I want to tell you a very, very, very important story in this video, and I hopefully think that you're going to learn something from it. From my own childish perspective, just from the basic childish perspective, I think life will always be a constant battle between the life of ease and its momentary reward, right? And a life of discipline and its reward also. The reward for a life of ease, a life of easiness, could be maybe a fun day at the beach, going to the beach, or maybe just rolling a joint and just smoking it and just escaping reality, right? And the road for a life of discipline could be far ahead of time. Maybe when your friends are doing things, you just focused on your own idea. Or maybe the result that you want for your life of discipline is to actually own the beach itself, to actually own the beach instead of going there to just have fun anytime you have a chance. And this is actually very crazy for me because the universe has actually designed it that the things that are easy to do are not profitable in any ways. It's crazy. Think about it. The things that are easy to do, the things that are mostly easy to do are not that much profitable. But if you indulge in yourself in something that take time or put yourself in some kind of like a routine, a self-discipline, you could actually reap the reward. Even if not in financial aspect, the feeling of feeling more in control of yourself or feeling like a human being, like a man made it. It's actually crazy the kind of reward you're going to get from self-discipline. I'm not making this video because I am that much of a disciplined person or somehow. All of us kind of like make mistake and we fucked up. But from a mistake that I've made several videos about it. But this particular video I'm making is actually very, very important because based on my analytics, percentage of you guys that watch my video are like of the same age range with me. We are like between 24 to 30 years old to 18 to 30 years old, that kind of age. So I feel like the thing we are going to go through, we might not go through the same problem, right? But it's going to be a little bit similar, right? Kind of like similar. We're going to have this essence of like we're going to go through similar situation about customer issue, about getting jobs, going for contract hunt and things like that. So this video, I hope it help you guys and I hope you guys understand it and it's actually enlightening you in the aspect of life. Life in itself is way more spiritual than we could think. The things that are happening physically already occurred in the spiritual aspect. So I need you guys to pay attention. Late 2019, I went to Abuja for a contract, right? The contract I had to, the way I got the contract, the way I got about hearing about the contract was kind of like something. It's another story on its own. I'm still going to tell you guys about the way I got to know about the contract. And my process to going to Abuja to write my quotations and stuff like that, it's another story entirely. I'll make a video about that one also. But while I was going to Abuja, right? When I wanted to go to Abuja, the money in my account then was around 200 and I think maybe 230k or so. So if I'm to go to Abuja by flight, right, I will have to spend maybe like around 180k. I think the flight was like 80,000 naira per like for to and fro. That I'll be spending like around 85k. I can't recall. But the money in my account is actually for a specific thing that I intended to buy. I wanted to buy a particular machine in order to get my work better, in order to get a better result to doing my job. So I thought about it for quite a long period of time. Like this contract that I'm going for, there's no guarantee that I'm going to get a contract. It's just it's just like taking a risk, right? Now I have a plan, and the plan that I was working on actually got me to this stage whereby get this machine, do this and continue this. You understand? Now, if I actually took the risk with the money in my hand and just use the money to fly to Abuja and come back, man, I don't know. I will have to like go back and start all over too. So I decided to buy the machine first. I bought the machine for like 190k. So I bought the machine for one. So the remaining change in my hand, I think about it, the best way I can get to Abuja is to go by road. So I went to the park, I took a Sienna straight to Abuja. But that's not the entire story. The construct of the story was that when I got to the contract site, I met a few people. I also met a guy. This guy he also came for the contract, right? So we became friends. We started talking, asking him questions and things like that. So later, after all of us go inside to like talk about the quotation, the stuff, our workmanship, how we can get it done, how fast, all those things, right? So after I waited for the guy, I went in before him. I waited for the guy outside. So after we took an Uber together, and I go to where I stayed, and he actually go to where he stayed. Since then, we've been keeping in contact. Bro, what's up? How far? Have they called you? Have they not called you? Things like that, right? So after like 3 weeks after, he called me and he's like, guy, they give me the contract. I'm like, damn, I'm happy for you, bro. We talked, and he said actually he just like lobby for the contract. It's not really into the fashion aspect. It's not really a designer, that kind of a thing. So he was looking at maybe me doing the work and him just doing the side of the stuff. So I'm like, not you, bro. I did nothing. I'll do the job now, nothing. Just so far you're paying me what I. So we spoke about that, and we speak for like hours, all right? After like a couple of days, I still call him like, bro, how far have they sent the money, this kind of thing. But I noticed after like a week, he stopped calling me, he stopped talking to me. Like I just see his status once in a while and be like, bro, how far, nice one, that kind of a thing. So I just be like, maybe he doesn't want to like give me the job, so I just bounce, right? So it went on and on for like 2-3 weeks after. We just chat, hey bro, how far, you did okay, blah blah, that normal thing, like normal guy to guy. But I wasn't like holding anything. So later, like a month after, he called me like, guy, we still used to talk like frequently, but we don't talk about the contract again, just greetings and how far, I like this thing, normal. So he called me and he said he's coming to Lagos and he will have to like stay at my side. He came for a contract and he have to like stay at my side for like 2 days to just do the contract stuff and go back. I was like, okay, no problem. So when he came to Lagos, right, we were together, we went to chill, we come back to the house, and I was actually sitting at this particular place that I was when we started the conversation. I'm like, guy, how far now? Were you not giving the contract? He said he was not giving the contract, that something happened. This is the main story, so I want you guys to pay good attention here. He said something happened. I told him, I was just sitting like straight up like, bro, how far, waiting up. It's like, before he went for the contract, right, his mom called him and told him like, she went for prayer. You see, spiritual things is real. Don't joke. She went for a prayer and he was told to not like avoid woman for a certain period of time. Don't touch woman, just be yourself for a certain period of time, right? So this guy was like, he has been like on the stuff for like 3 weeks before he heard about the contract, and he went for the contract, right? So after the day they told him that they've picked him and they're going to like send the money to his account, that was the day a girl that he has been talking to, like they've been on talking stage and they've been on sex chat and stuff like that for like months. The girl decided to just visit him from nowhere. He said he tried his possible best not to do anything, but eventually I was just sitting down here like, bro, don't tell me you laugh, like, guy, don't do it. He said like, man, he did it, like something just came up and they had to like form like shy. I was just sitting like, bro, damn, this is 12 a.m. So he said he did it, and the following day he called the company and they told him like, okay, we are going to call you tomorrow. So after the tomorrow, he called them, they said they're going to still call him tomorrow. And after like 3 days, they told him that the contract, they cannot give him the contract again, whatever. I'm not saying that what happened was the one that caused see, you are a Nigerian guy. I don't know if whatever parts of the world you are, you understand things happen. I'm not saying specifically that what happened is the result of what happened, right? But life is just so complicating that we cannot pinpoint something to one another like that. We can't pinpoint this thing to this thing. But I believe that self-confidence, right? Self-confidence, the ability to stand and look up to people straight, and all these healthy self-esteem and things like this, they're going to get us to one stage of life. They got me here. I was fucking confident at some point of my life. But this thing called self-confidence and things like this is not going to actually sustain us forever. At the point, the only thing that will take us from one stage of this stage to the other stage is self-denial. The ability to look at something and just take off your eyes like, fuck it, I don't need this thing. The ability to just look at some things and be like, nah, I don't want these things. So I genuinely feel like, I don't know if the same thing might still happen, but I hope and I wish that if assuming it did not go through that, if I'm also in that position, I could laugh. See, the man, no man, you could laugh. But shit, it happens, man. But I'm just making this video because all the things that have happened, we don't have to actually go through the problem ourselves. We could learn from other people. I've learned from this, and before I make this video, I told him that I just want to like make a video around the concept, because I believe there are a lot of people out there that are of my age that are going through the same thing, and I want to genuinely tell you, like, self-denial, self-discipline, consistent application of self-discipline will actually take you far way more than self-esteem will take you. Will take you far more, way more than when body positivity and all these things will take you to. So I just decided to make this video just to enlighten some other people out there. I hope this video is genuinely helpful. I hope you guys learned something from this video, and I genuinely wish you guys the best of luck. That will be about this video. And before I end this video, I just want to tell you guys that I've started my fashion school, my physical fashion school. I have an accommodation for you guys if you want to come and learn at my place. I have a complete workstation, like 100% complete workstation. You're going to have fun. All the rooms are filled with AC. If you're coming for accommodation, but you can come and go. It's a fully functional place for you guys to learn anything suit making, traditional. It's my workstation. So if you're interested, a link will be in the description below, or you can just call me directly to know more about my fashion school. It is a physical fashion school. It is located at Lagos Island, Aja. So that will be about it. I hope this video helped you guys. A link to anything that I talked about will be in the description below. So that will be about it. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day. And to the air, salute. Bye bye. I'll see you on my next video. Peace.